Good morning, everyone. It's like 8:38 in the morning, and we are getting ready to go to Wellgate to my therapy session because we didn't go on Tuesday. Why didn't we go on Tuesday? Oh, we said it was because of my grandma, which it kind of was, but we also didn't go because we literally got back with 45 minutes to spare from the horse therapy evaluation thing. So this is going to be one of my last sessions with her, because I am not going to two therapists. I mean, people can go to two therapists. I just think that's a lot for one person, so I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. But we're on our way. You didn't yell out the window or nothing. My mom apparently played fetch with her today while I was sleeping, but I've been really, really tired. But yeah, I had therapy today, and that really makes me tired. But I did not mention the horse therapy yet, because I'm going to wait to get established with that before I tell her, like, what really is happening. Because, like, I don't want to end it on, like, bad terms, because it's not like she's a bad therapist or anything. It's just that her and I don't really click anymore. And, you know, get someone you get along with is really important, you know, especially in the sense of, like, if you had, like, a mania episode, they would need to, like, know the warning signs, and they would need to get you to your doctor or, like, a hospital or, you know, whatever. They would need to, like, know all that, like, know the warning signs and stuff, and we talked about that with my new therapist, the one I'm starting to see on Wednesdays. But the problem for me I'm having right now is that I've been bitten by the concert bug, and I want to see someone else who is kind of like an underrated artist, but not really, but kind of. And they're coming to Boston in October. And I just mapped out the ride, and it's a 2-hour and 15-minute ride from my house. And my mom said that's a little much for her, which I don't really understand why, because she just drove an hour and 15 minutes to Mohegan for the Jonas Brothers, and we would stay over for this too. So I don't really know, but I don't want to buy tickets if I won't be able to go. But she's like, oh, maybe your dad will take you. And I'm like, no, because I get really nervous for concerts. So I need, like, someone who's going to actually help me and care that I'm, like, being nervous. And, like, he doesn't care. So, I mean, I don't know. He's just not as supportive as my mom. He thinks I'm over-medicated. He doesn't know a lot about me and my medical issues and stuff. So he just, I don't know. That's him. Can't change people. I've been told that by multiple doctors. I've been told that multiple times, and I just gotta deal with it. Like, you know, I wish you can change people, but you can't. So I wish I had, you know, I see some people's, like, fathers, like, do whatever for them, and mine only does to a certain point, and then it's just, like, whenever it's convenient for him, you know. But he wouldn't really, like, know how to help me if I got anxious. Like, he doesn't really know, like, what to do. So, I mean, not that really anybody does, because, like, you know, anybody could do anything differently, but, you know, he doesn't really know, like, how to help in those situations because he's never dealt with one. Like, when I'm vomiting, like, he offers me water. I can't have water if stuff is coming out of my mouth, you know? So, it's funny, my friends, they call him a talker, because he's a talker. But anyway, that's just what's really hard. Like, I mean, I guess I can get my PCA to take me, but, like, that's what's really hard, like, when you, like, rely on other people, is you, like, if they say no, then, like, the answer is, like, really no. Like, it's not, like, there's no real, like, going around it, you know what I mean? And, like, that's what's really hard, because, like, I would love to go, like, visit my friends, and, like, my friend in California, she just had a show last night, and she's had, like, 3 of them, and she has one coming up at the end of the month, and, like, you know, if I was financially stable and working, and I would love to go and, you know, support her and whatever, and but no, I just keep having to say, oh, I want to see you on the East Coast one day, and, like, she's like, I'll come one day, I promise, and, like, yeah, when she gets bigger and more well known, but I want to see them, like, now, when they actually, like, know your name, and they know who you are, and, her mom is sending me some new merch. She texted me today, and she was like, you're not buying merch, I'm gonna send it to you, because, like, you've been supporting her, and, like, sharing her stuff on Facebook, and, like, that's helpful, and da-da-da-da, and I was like, she was like, you're not paying me, you hear? And I'm like, okay, because, a couple of weeks ago, Logan, because she tells me all the time when Logan messages her, because, like, I'm very protective of this girl, so, yeah, a couple weeks ago, Logan messaged her about some stickers, but, like, she doesn't sell stickers separately, she sells them, like, with a t-shirt, she'll send you some stickers or whatever, you know? So Logan wanted the stickers, and, like, the mom was like, well, I don't just sell stickers, so I'll send you a t-shirt. Of course, Logan would get a t-shirt, because, you know what, I bought her the other t-shirt that JC had, and over here. What? What is it? Sure. I'll keep it, yeah. Anyway, huh? Oh, cool. Vintage. Um, but yeah, so I bought her the other JC shirt, and now she made out with another one for free. And, I don't really like that, like, taking from, like, unnoticed artists. Like, I'm not really wanting to do that, so when her mom was like, no, I'm gonna send you one, I'm like, okay, that's cool, but, like, I put in the work, so, like, you know, like, I mean, I get it, like, I help out, you know what I mean, so I'm, like, on her promo team, like, it's all over my Facebook, and my aunt's like, oh, I see she writes back to you, and I'm like, yeah, we're, like, friends, and she knows who I am, and she follows me. Well, she unfollowed me on Instagram for a little bit. I don't know. Probably when I was manic, but because I was, like, just messaging people, like, weird stuff. But as one of the other things too, like, I went to somebody's profile who I had messaged when I was manic about something stupid, something weird, and I saw, like, some of the stories that I had made, because they were saved for some reason, and I look back at them now, and I don't see mania, but I definitely, like, see, like, I could be, like, drunk or whatever, or, you know, like, I don't see mania, because that's, like, a mental illness, so you wouldn't see it, but, like, I definitely see, like, they're very weird, you know, so, yeah. But, soon here, we're gonna go down to my grandma's house, and I'm taking this chair with me, so that if I get anxious or whatever, I can go outside. And the last 2 times I've been there, I've read about people who have died from dementia, so that sucks. But my grandma doesn't seem to be going anywhere, so she's okay. But it just like brings me back to like what people said to me during that like rough time of like my grandma going to hospice, and like most people were like super supportive, like who I told and stuff, but like some people obviously weren't, as we know, and that was like shocking to me that they weren't. And because like I was with them through everything when they had issues, and like I don't know, it just kind of hurts that like I wasn't a priority to people, that they would be willing to just send like, I mean, it's not about the card, because like obviously the card was nice and whatever from what I skimmed of it, but like you send a card like 3 days later, you don't text me, you don't call me, you don't call anyone in my family to make sure we're okay. Like she had my mom's number. Oh, believe it. Good girl. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Oh. Hope, leave it. Leave it. Hope, leave it. No. Hope, quiet. Hope, leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Good girl, quiet. Good girl. That's what we're working on right now, is not barking at humans when they walk by our house. Because that's her favorite thing to do. Leave it. Come. Hope, come. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, like it's like hard when like you want to go do something and like you have to rely on other people. I'm sure a lot of you relate to that. Like, you know, if like you want to go to the beach or a concert or on vacation or whatever. And for me, it's even worse because my mom takes care of my grandma, so it's like obviously my grandma comes first. Duh. Like, it's not even what I'm saying, you know, but just it's a lot, you know. But I had a good therapy session this morning. We talked about a lot of stuff, and it was good. And we talked about a lot of growth that I've been having lately, that a year ago I couldn't do some of the stuff that I'm doing now. Like, emotionally I couldn't handle it, but now I can. And yeah, that was super good. It's been super good lately, so we're ending on a good note with her. And if I need to go back ever, we can. I just don't want to go at 5:30 at night in the winter and the fall. So we'll be doing this horse thing. And like all along I've wanted to take like my dog with me, and it'll be easier to take my dog when it's like an outdoor type of thing versus like an office. I mean, they do have an office, but like that we could go into, but we don't need to, you know. Like if we wanted to, we could go in the office, but we don't need to. I'd rather spend time with the animals, and like we can do work with both her dog, because her dog is a therapy dog and my dog is a service dog in training, and you know, she's trained like obedience wise, I would say. Like she's real good, like listening. She just needs like her task work now to get started, which is basically just fetch. because we need to play fetch, because she'll need to learn how to pick up dropped items, which that's fetch. Like I dropped a ball, that's fetch to pick it up, you know? So I'm in no rush to start that. I mean, I would start it soon, but you know, like I'm not crazy rushing to start it. She's pretty bonded with me pretty well. She at least goes to bed with me. I'll like go to bed, I'll get in bed, and she'll sit with me and she'll kiss my face and lick my face, and I'll brush her teeth, and you know, and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go in now because it's getting kind of chilly. Because it's a fall evening. Well, almost fall. Almost. Another 2 weeks.